Wednesday's Federal Executive Council was chaired by President Goodluck Jonathan and had most ministers in attendance. Being the first after last week's World Economic Forum, Council x-rayed the event. Expectedly, it scored government high on the hosting.
Council reviewed the last week's World Economic Forum that held in Abuja. We took time to discuss the successes recorded at the World Economic Forum. Council unanimously congratulated the President, the government, and the people of Nigeria for the huge success we recorded in hosting the World Economic Forum for the first time in Africa. For her part, Minister of Water Resources, Mrs. Sarah Ochekwe, briefed on ongoing work at the Kachabila Dam in Mararaba State. She explained that work at the dam has reached advanced stage. Mrs. Ochekwe added that an airstrip was constructed close to the dam to facilitate evacuation in the advent of disaster. She outlined the benefit of the dam to the nation.
We have a reservoir capacity of 500 million cubic meters, and this water would be available to support irrigation, and we expect that not less than 34,800 people would have jobs in this area, ranging from agricultural activities on the 2,000 hectares of land, fisheries, businesses around fisheries, tourism.
Minister of Works, Architect Mike Onolememe, spoke on the second Niger Bridge. He promised that the federal government is committed to completing the project and will not play politics with the all-important bridge.
I want to assure you that the second Niger Bridge project is a project that has been neatly put together, and it's a project that was started without, and it has nothing to do with politics, so as to quickly deliver this very piece of important national infrastructure to the people of Nigeria. And as Minister of Work, it is not in my character, and it's not in the character of this government to play politics with infrastructure development. And I want to assure Nigerians that this project, election or no election, this project is on an irreversible forward movement.
The minister also had good news for FCT residents living in the Nyanya Mararaba axis. He substantiated earlier comment by the FCT minister that work would commence on the road after the passage of next year's budget.
On the Abuja-Keffi road expansion project, yes, the Abuja-Keffi road is a project owned by the Federal Ministry of Works, and we have actually observed that there's a high influx of traffic into Abuja in the morning and after work on the opposite direction. So we are right now we have commissioned a study and a design on how to mitigate that challenge we have on that particular alignment. And by the grace of God, the design will be finalized in the course of this year, and rightly, like you have said, it will be part of what we will be proposing for our 2015 budget to quickly do the expansion. And we're also trying to collaborate with the Federal Capital Territory Ministry so that not just expanding the road, we want to create a kind of semicircular road so that we can dissipate traffic at different points into Abuja.
The minister also promised that work would be sustained on the Benin Lokoja Dualization project. From the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, I am Ikaro Atta, ITV News, Abuja.